All right, boys and girls. It is Thursday morning. It is 7:20 local time, 9:20 New York time. Um, on Thursday, January 29th. We're still in the pre-market, and it looks like we've had some exciting pre-market activity. I've already marked out areas of liquidity and a couple of confluences on some things I'm tracking. It looks like in the initial analysis right now, we have ourselves a very bearish SMT divergence on the 1 hour. I will mark that out for you right here, which is basically this high to this high and this high to this low. Those purple markings right here are the hourly draws on liquidity. So you can see with this bearish SMT that we are definitely moving bearish as it's showing. I have a I have a fair market value opened up to see if this comes back into this area and then continues downward, or if this was just an indication that we're sweeping some liquidity in the pre-market, particularly with London lows. You can see that originally set London lows from when I first opened my charts. That the original London lows are here that I marked out. We've already swept down to there and created new London lows, which is partially pre-market London lows. So we have some pre-market and some London closing sessions still fighting it out here. But the way this is looking, I'm still looking at some bearish activity here, just because these are already so low down to an area that we can sweep down in here. We can sweep down in here on these London lows on the S&P, as well as some other low time frame areas of liquidity that I marked out just as benchmarks. We do have the Asian lows way down here on the S&P, whereas they're much closer on the NASDAQ. But still, with this bearish SMT right here, and the fact that we are already moving in that direction pre-market and getting some bit of a liquidity sweep, I'm fairly confident that what we're going to be doing is looking for a bearish sweep in order to get liquidity. And then from there, we're likely to reverse and start heading toward new highs. So targets are going to be up here, which are going to be the London highs. We got an hourly high, and we've got New York highs that we're going to be targeting for longs. But right now, everything's looking pretty bearish. And even if it stays bearish, then we will know when we see there may be a liquidity sweep coming up and taking out this hourly and then heading back down toward the lows. But we'll just have to see how it plays out. For right now, it looks like it's sitting pretty tight. We've got about 7 minutes to market open. So I'm going to leave this put for right now, and we will observe what we have going on in there. Really not much going on until I see more of a sweep of liquidity. I mean, we do have a little hourly sweep here, and we have some what I would consider a London sweep here, which is now an hourly sweep, because now technically this has made new London low since we're still partially in London session. So I'm going to leave these up for right now and see what we have. That sweep might mean that we're coming up. We'll see if this fair market value gap on both of these tickers gets respected, and that'll give us some indications of what we're doing from there. So for now, we're just sitting tight and watching. I'll pause the video, and actually, I won't pause the video. We can sit this one out. We've got 6 minutes. We can play together and talk a little bit more about where my head's at with today's trades. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these only because I don't need to see them anymore, and they're going to be a bit distracting with everything else. I'd rather just see the areas of liquidity at this point. So that's what we are looking at right now. We have also another low time frame. Actually, this might even be close to an hourly, but I don't think it's exactly 12 candles. It might be something, more in here, which is why it's not showing as an hourly high, because it was actually a drawdown or a drop. But this could be another potential low time frame area of liquidity. We don't have as much here on S&P. So what I'm thinking with S&P is probably, and you can kind of see where things are sitting still right now. I really think what we're going to do is we're going to have a sweep, heading downward and then trending up, is what we're going to do. Because for the most part, London has been pretty flat, trading pretty sideways. There really hasn't been a stretch to take out Asia highs, definitely hasn't taken out Asia lows. And right here, it only barely took out Asia highs when the session switched over and then slowly trended down. So, same here, barely touched Asia highs, trended down, but didn't do much else, and then kind of went sideways. That's where you get this divergence, this SMT divergence right here that I'm seeing, where it looks like it's still going to trend downwards. It looks like NASDAQ is the stronger ticker today. So again, I'm looking at a sweep of the lows with a move back up to highs. Is basically where my bias is at right now. So we'll see if there's some confluences that help give me some confidence that that's our move, and we'll see about taking some trades in about 3.5 minutes. Yeah, so right now we just have some basic movement, not a whole lot going on. A good pre-market move probably would have been to take advantage of this SMT divergence right here. And once we got to where we were confident that we broke structure on this uptrend, that because we do have a low candle right here. So this could have been a good a good trade once that broke. And actually, technically, now that it broke structure here, this technically still could be a good trade. But personally, I think we're going to get a little bit of a retrace. I think we are. We're getting some aggressive movement now, something a little more active. We can see stuff pushing around on NASDAQ. We can see stuff pushing here. We are definitely looking like we're heading down, but I'm just going to wait for market open. We do have a break of structure to the downside, or at least it looks like we will once this candle closes. And if we do, and this one does, then we're definitely going to be targeting lows. I might take a quick scalp on the liquidity sweep and see what we have heading up from there. But right now, we do not have. Let's see, we have a low. So, I mean, here's another thing I'm looking at too is the possibility of equilibrium right here. You know, maybe we get something that comes back into equilibrium, which is also where this fair market value gap is. Top of the move to the bottom of the move. So we'll keep an eye on it. We got about a minute to market open. I'm gonna wait to see what market open does. I still think we're headed. I still think we're headed bearish as the liquidity sweep, but we might get a pump, a quick pump up into this fair market value gap just to fill in that imbalance in orders, and then head down, sweep, and then come up. So we'll see what happens here in just about 30 seconds. If we immediately go into a liquidity sweep, then I'm going to start looking for trades coming in from there. We'll see how things play out. 10 seconds. Okay. All right. So we immediately went to a liquidity sweep, and now we're headed back up. Looks like what we're getting is, yep, we're getting up into fair market value. Okay. Yep. That's what we're doing. Let's see if we break that gap. Looks like we're respecting that gap. I'm going to move to the 1 minute. Okay, we respect the gap so far. And if we get a break of structure to the downside, I will take a quick trade. But if we break this fair market value gap, okay, looks like we got equilibrium there too. Yeah. I think we're good for a sell here. We'll just wait for break of structure and then we'll hit a quick sale. Yep, there we go. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna take a sell on this. And okay, and a sale here. I think we still need a good liquidity sweep on the one there. Let's see if we got the drawdown or not. Let's hope we don't go too far down. Target here is going to be Asian lows. I know we swept London, but I really think we're going to take Asia lows at this point in the sweep. Yeah, I think we are. Okay, I'm going to close this position on for London. And I'm going to wait on NASDAQ because I think NASDAQ we got more. I'm going to get out of NASDAQ. Okay, let's see where we're at here. All right, we got 117 bucks. We're not bad. Okay, so that's pretty much our liquidity sweep. We might still have stuff heading down. Maybe I should have left it alone. I still think we can get down to okay, while we're playing around. Yeah, look at that. That's definitely going. That wants it. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and take another quick scalp to Asia lows because I think Asia is the liquidity. There we go. And I'm out. Just another quick little take profit. We're just taking little stabs here. There's the Asia sweep that I thought we were going to get. Okay. Now the problem with taking all of these little uh, um, um, scalps is that you've got the commissions and you've got the costs that go with them every time I hit buy and sell. Whereas if I would have just held it, you know, it's just a one-time buy and a sell. So yeah, it looks like we're really getting a good sweep here. So what we're going to look for here is if we continue down, what else do we have for areas of liquidity on the... Okay, so we do have something way down here that we could be taking out. That'd be crazy if it went that far. But then again, if we're looking at, you know, taking out Asia lows with S&P, we could be doing that as well. So, I mean, that could be a target. I don't know that I want to take a chance on that because right now, the way the liquidity is going, we've got ourselves quite a few fair market value gaps, and it looks like eventually this is going to want to pull back up. So right now, I'm going to mark out some. I'm going to mark out some fair market value gaps and see where this takes us because on the reversal, yeah, we're just taking a serious nosedive here. So this will pop up at some point. This would have been a really good move if I'd have held on to it. I just, you know, you just never know. I mean, I figured Asia lows, but I wasn't figuring this low. I'm going to go back to the 5 minute real quick because the 5 minute is going to give us the better indicator. Yeah, I mean, we've basically got a fair market value gap right here on the 5 minute. I mean, best case scenario, we sweep these lows, but right now we're getting a hell of a climb back up. Well, I was definitely right about the sweep heading south first. Usually a big long drawdown means there's going to be a pretty sharp upturn at some point too. Let's switch back to the 1 minute, see what the action looks like. Yeah, okay. So fair market value gap here, fair market value gap here. Another fair market value gap here. All right, so we're going to start heading back up once this fair market value gap gets reversed. I don't know. We might still try to target these lows, but I'm doubting it now. I think the liquidity sweep has happened. There's other areas of liquidity down here, but that's iffy stuff. I mean, right now, let me see. Are we looking at any divergences? Not really anything there. We'll hang out a second. I'm not in any hurry to figure out what's what right now. Okay, looks like we got a lower high. This might actually decide to come down after all and take out this sweep. Got a bit of a divergence on the 1 minute. Looks like a bullish divergence. So I'm definitely thinking we're headed back up, but when that's going to happen, we'll have to wait. I mean, at this point, probably end up waiting for the break of structure. Because right now we've still got a lower high. Here we've got a higher high. Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't. We do not. We have a lower high. So, gonna have to wait for a break of structure. Or fair market value gap, or okay, it wants that liquidity. Okay, so basically bear flagged out a little bit and wanted to tag that liquidity. It's gotten close, but it hasn't quite taken it out, so still a little time left. I think it will. Once it takes out that liquidity, there's really nowhere else for NASDAQ to go. S&P could drop a little bit more, but something tells me NASDAQ's the leader today. And so if we sweep this liquidity here, there's a really good chance we're going to start heading back up. So I'm just going to sit tight and look for some very obvious confluences. There we go. All right, so we have the sweep of liquidity on the NASDAQ. I don't believe... Oh, we got New York lows. Wow, that would be something else if this thing still continued. I mean, we are getting a serious drop here. I haven't seen anything drop this crazy in a while. I just don't know that I feel good about chasing this. Whoever did take this trade thinking that this was definitely going to drop down, I mean, you know, you got some crazy targets there, but we got a teeny tiny gap right in here that's probably going to get reversed. Got a bit of a gap here that could get reversed. Let's go back to the 5 minute. 5 minutes going to be a little more reliable. Right now, the price action is so volatile. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy. This thing, all right, so yeah, we're clearly going to Asian lows. We're clearly going to Asian lows. So I'm going to go back to 1 minute. I'm going to look for an entry, see if there's even a possibility of getting into a quick scalp here. I mean, S&P wants Asian lows. I mean, NASDAQ could go to New York low. Oh, there it goes. Well, all right, I missed that opportunity. So, wow, we're really diving here, man. Like, this is crazy dive. Now that we have Asia low sweep, is NASDAQ going to try for a New York low sweep and take out some of these hourly lows on the some of these hourlies here? I just didn't see an entry there. It was just so volatile and risky because I just didn't see where I could enter and just kind of know what was going to happen here. I mean, we're already this low. I think we're going to take out New York lows. I'm just going for it. Previous day lows. We're down this low. The sweep, I just think the sweep is... Did I make a bad decision? Did I? I guess we'll see. I mean, I've got nothing here that tells me I'm going to be doing okay. Oh, fuck, I'm out. God damn it. And it's going to drop. I know it is. It's going to take out Asia lows. Yep, I'm going. Or, I mean, it's going to take out New York lows. Yeah, it's going to. There it goes. Okay. Interesting. All right, so now we're headed back up. I think that's all the sweep we're going to get. Then again, I've been wrong. I mean, we could be looking at, yeah, look at this 5-minute structure, man. This is just nuts. All that tells me is that you have a sweep that hard heading down, you're going to have one hard coming back. It's just the way this is going to go. So the idea is, can we catch that coming back up? I mean, we are sweeping some serious stuff. We basically swept out everything. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? I'm going to take another scalp. Usually a hard down means a hard up. We'll take this, and I'll probably do a take profit up here. Or maybe, yeah, because there's a fair market value gap up in here that I think will be worth looking at. Okay, I'm going to scalp that real quick. Man, it's taken a while to build this. It's really odd. I thought I was getting better profits, but I guess I'm just getting a segment of what's going on there. So all right, we got a little stall here. Over into the 1 minute. We got a fair market value gap here we're dealing with. We've got, yeah, now we're shooting back up again. Wait for a pullback. There we go. Good pullback there. Hi.
I don't know why I did, but I hurt really bad right here.
Ooh.
Both sides.
Sleep injury.
And my knee hurts.
Okay. Fair market value gap. Let's see if it gets respected or if this was just a mini pullback to equilibrium. And we're still heading down. If this gets disrespected and let's check equilibrium. Okay, we've come up into equilibrium. We've respected the fair market value gap. But yeah, it looks like we're still headed down. Okay, I'm going to take a short here. I think we're going to target those Asia lows. Okay. And target's right here. Yep. Yeah, it's looking good. Shit. Nope. It's not looking good anymore. Come on, man. You want those Asia lows. That's getting me nervous. That's getting me very nervous. Shit, I had profit too. That's what sucks, is seeing that you had profit and then watch it evaporate, but We got a tiny fair market value gap there, just a tiny one. If it breaks that, then I might just close the position. I can't take a lot of risk here. Yeah, it looks like it's getting there. Shit. Patience, patience, patience. All right, it was just a pullback. Have a tiny fair market value gap there that looks like we respected. So a little nerve wracking. If we get a break of structure, well, we don't have a break of structure, but if we break down below this low heading down, then I might add my position. Then again, I might just leave it. Might just leave it. All right, let's see if we get down to those Asian lows. So far, everything's looking pretty good for that direction. Come on. You have some additional targets down further than that, but I think where we're at right now is about where I feel comfortable on my take profit. There we go. Okay. I hit my mark and we're definitely heading more from there. So, great job right there. Okay. So I'm good with that. Um, I'm going to leave it there for today. So, all right then. Tomorrow will be another day, and we'll see if we hit our profit mark at that point and can start taking some actual profit gains. But for right now, I'm pretty much going to leave this. I've taken enough risk for today, and all in all, today was a pretty good day on the trades. Let's see what we look like here. Total P&L 1607 today, so all in all, pretty darn good. All right, good positive day. I'm happy with the way things worked out. I'm gonna leave it here for now. You know, definitely a bearish day. So we'll see how low this will go. And recovery, I mean, I just don't know. I mean, we pretty much cleared out every bit of equity liquidity sweep that we have. I mean, we've got, oh, look at this. Wow. Okay, so as we're commenting here, we are now actually targeting previous day New York lows. I mean, we're really tanking this one today. Well, I mean, there's a shot to get down to here. And who knows? It very well might. I mean, this is the bear just totally eating up the bull today. It is way bearish. Um, I don't think I want to play in this sandbox anymore today, though. There's still probably plenty of opportunity here, but from a trader psychology and risk management standpoint, I'm just not ready for that. So I'm just gonna close it out here. We'll watch the rest as it happens live. If you guys got your charts up, you're probably going to see where this is going to go. And judging from what we're looking at here, we got more cliff we're falling off. So anyway, that'll be it for today, boys and girls, and we will talk to you again tomorrow. Alrighty, have a good one.